This episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. You and I make decisions every day, but on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on PrizePicks, where it's good to be right. And I like being right, but sometimes I'm wrong, but it's okay because when I'm right on PrizePicks, I make some money. Okay? PrizePicks is easy to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and if you get picks right, you could cash in. PrizePicks puts their users first, so all the withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. PrizePicks offers Venmo, Apple Pay, MasterCard, and more for quick and easy pay deposits into your account this football season. Download the app today and use code DudesFoods to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code DudesFood to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it's good to be right. Yo, don't you love when you go to a farmer's market and all the little family businesses take credit card now? And that is thanks to Square, homie. That's why I love it. Square works for one location shops, pop-ups, mobile service businesses, and multi-location franchises. You can take payments at a kiosk, counter, website, a tent. Whatever you want to do, all synced in real time, all right? Square supports every major payment method, including tap to pay, and offers instant access to your earnings through Square checking. That's lit. And just for y'all, I got a special treat. $200 off Square hardware when you sign up at square.com/go/dudes. That's SQUARE.com/go/dudes. Visit Square to get started because the right tools make all the difference. My guys, we all know there's a lot of pressure in the bedroom to perform, okay? ED can make you feel out of control. Hims lets you take it back with personalized treatment options, including daily meds that support more spontaneous moments. Hims offers access to ED treatment options ranging from hard mints to trusted generics that cost 95% less than brand names if prescribed. This isn't a one-size-fits-all care that forgets you in the waiting room. It's your health and goals put first, with real medical providers making sure you get what you need to get results. To get simple online access to personalized, affordable care for ED, hair loss, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/dudes. That's hims.com/dudes for your free online visit. hims.com/dudes. Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products include compound drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Dudes behind the foods. Yo, it's the dudes behind the foods. Dudes behind the foods. Yeah, it's the dudes behind the foods. That's actually really fucking good.
Well. Dudes, guess what?
Ooh.
We have a very, very special guest today.
Who is it?
I never make her do these things because she just hates it.
It's true. I don't enjoy it at all.
But this is a very rare occasion, a special occasion, and I also just needed it because David has moved, and so it makes scheduling a little more difficult. I have been filming for the past 2 weeks and for the next 2 weeks, so I can't do when I normally schedule with David. So I said, wife, Chia.
And I said, what?
I said, baby girl.
What do you need?
Should we just pop into a nearby podcast studio and knock out a couple episodes?
If we must. If we must. All because stupid David moved.
Just had to go find a cheaper house for his children.
So now I have to fill in when
Mhm.
he's not here.
But this is good.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Hey, baby girl, my wife, my love, my sweet petunia. Thank you for filling in.
I'm
Clutch.
Here. I'm here.
Just gotta get these weekly episodes done, you
Yeah.
know?
And then you were like, can you do one episode? I was like, yeah, that's fine. You're like, can you do 2? And I was like, that's fine. I can do 2.
Well, this is not, I almost feel like it's an excuse for us to catch up.
Yeah. And I was gonna say, like, I feel like I haven't seen you.
I know.
I feel like I haven't seen you in for a month.
Baby, I miss you.
Yeah.
I actually miss you.
Yeah. Like, who are you? And it's funny because like anytime we cross paths in the kitchen, I'm like, what's going on in your world? What's new?
Yeah, what's you been up to?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because so I've only spoken about this on Thanks for Tipping. But I auditioned for a show and I got the part, which was like,
Yeah.
you know, and everything was pretty last minute. So this wasn't on the schedule until literally
And like, so happy for you. Like, this is great.
Yeah.
But it almost threw off
Oh.
my plans for Backstreet Boys. And like, I'm like mommy life. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like about my kids. I hardly do anything. And I had this Backstreet Boys thing planned
Yeah.
for what seemed like forever.
Months and months and at least 6 months.
At least.
Yeah.
So we had like, everything in line, and it was like a Friday when you got the email.
Yeah.
And then on the I was leaving on the Sunday. So like
Uh-huh.
literally 2 days later that I was supposed to go to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then you were supposed to start filming on Monday. And I was like, hey, well, who is gonna stay with the kids? Because like I'm gonna be gone. Because the plan was like I'm going.
Yeah.
And you're just at home with the babies for the 2 nights that I was gone.
And I was just gonna thug it out with the babies. I literally wasn't even gonna call the nanny. I was gonna be like, cool, I got this. Couple days with the babies, that's whatever. So I didn't have anybody that was ready to come help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did you at any point think, oh my God, I have to cancel this Backstreet Boys trip?
Yes. Yeah, it did cross my mind. I was like, if we cannot find anybody, what are our options? Like there was literally no other options. If nobody could be there, and we were like, oh, maybe we can have Rick come.
Yeah.
But, Rick is great for, playing with the kids for like 45 minutes. But after that, he's...
Yeah, or it would have been like, my parents who haven't been with the children for more than like an hour, and also don't want to listen to anything we tell them to do. So,
there's that.
There's that. So it's like, and now that we're in a comfortable space where it's like, I think my parents understand, you know what, maybe we will get tired after a few hours.
Yeah.
And now they'll pop in, do a little hour of grandparent time, give us some food and be out. So it's like, I don't think anybody would have been comfortable with my parents for 2 days. You know what I'm saying? It just would have been a little stressful.
And it was also like your schedule wasn't really like definitive. It was like, oh, yes, sure. It says you'd be done by 4.
Yeah.
But like the way that these things work usually is like 4 turns into like 11 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So then even if we did tell your parents like, hey, Tim will be home by 4, and then it's like they don't know like how to do like the bed. It's just a whole
bedtime,
thing.
just the routine.
Yeah, it's just a whole thing. So yes, I did. I was a little bit almost poopy in the pants, and like, if I have to cancel Backstreet Boys, I guess I have to.
Yeah.
So thank you to our nanny who stepped in for a little bit on the one day.
Oh yes, that's right. So it was our nanny and also Chia's cousin. They did a double team one day.
Yeah.
So Chia was able to go to Vegas with her.
Oh, and it was so good. Oh, it was so good. Like, honestly, this was like, it was just magical. And I'm sad that you couldn't experience it. Maybe you still will because there's still some shows left.
Yeah.
But it was like, this might have been the best night of my life. The best night of my life.
Backstreet Boys #1.
Yeah.
Marriage #2.
Yeah.
Birthing our children #3.
It was so great. I was like, and like, sometimes I go to concerts and I'm like, just like chill. Like I'm just kind of like a vibey person, like, but this one I was like, let's fucking go. Like I was losing my mind.
Yeah, when you were like, I lost my voice. I was like, what?
Oh my God. No, it was so good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And the theme was white with a touch of blue.
Yeah.
And I remember like scrambling for something to wear because it's so hard. I don't know why it was so difficult to just go to the store and find a white sweatsuit.
It must not be in season or something. Yeah, literally, it was such a struggle. We couldn't find no white sweats for if anything, it was like a cream.
Yeah, or like that heather gray.
Yeah, lots of heather gray.
Which is still fine, but it's like, no. I needed to like honor the dress code. And the dress code was white with a touch of blue. So anyways.
I'm glad you got to go.
Me too.
Tell me more. Because look, I'm probably more in sync. Not probably. I'm definitely more in sync than Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
But I still I thoroughly get down on some Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
They got bangers and hits. I don't deny that at all.
And you would have, even if you don't really get down with the music, like you would have appreciated just the whole vibe,
For
like
sure.
the graphics, because it was at the Sphere in Vegas.
Yeah.
And the Sphere is like this, like, like a circle, like dome.
Yeah.
So like the whole thing is like a screen. So just like the graphics, and they were like, oh, some people get motion sickness. I was like, oh, and like low key do get motion sickness.
Yeah.
So I was like, should I get some like Dramamine just in case?
Mm-hmm.
But then I didn't want to be mixing like you know, like
if you had like a glass of wine or something.
Yeah, which I did, $22.
Yeah, you know.
And I was so mad because like you get so they had little Backstreet Boys like cups, but it only came with beer, which was also $22. So I got my wine thinking that I'm also going to get like a cup with it.
Yeah.
So she pours my wine. I have my wine and I was like, oh, I didn't get a cup.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, where's my cup? So I just like walked away with no cup, right?
Yeah.
So then I go over to see what the girls were getting. So they got beers and then they got cups.
Right.
And I was like, wait, but where's my cup? And the girl's like, well, you need to buy a drink. I'm like, I did buy a drink.
Yeah.
I got a wine.
Yeah.
For was like $21. And she's like, you need to buy a beer.
That's dumb.
So dumb.
You're paying the same amount of money.
Literally. And I was like, fine. So then I was so mad that I didn't get a cup. And then my friend Ida, so she got a second beer. So she got 2 cups. So she gave me 1 cup.
That's so dumb.
I know. It's the dumbest thing.
That makes no sense.
So it should just be like you get a cup with your $21 alcohol.
Yeah.
It's insane. So they had like the pre I don't know what they call it. It was like a room with like merch and just like a bunch of little like exhibits where you could take photos. So you did that for an hour before. Get to take your little pictures. You get to shop for your merch. And then you go to like the bar area. You get your drinks. Go to your seat.
Would you like some water?
Yes, I would.
Yeah. Look, even if I told you after the show, I was like, baby, that show visually just looks so amazing. I don't even care who's performing next. I think I'm gonna go regardless.
Yeah, I mean, it might not be as cool. It might not be as cool.
Let NSYNC.
I know. I think they have to now. I feel like the pressure is on.
Or babe, Destiny's Child.
I know. Destiny's Child would be so great.
Oh man,
I would do a Destiny's Child.
So yeah, look, I would have, of course. If we had no other option, yes, of course I would have made you cancel and just rescheduled your trip.
I would have been so mad.
Oh, you would have been.
I would have been so mad.
I know. You would have been like, I feel like you would have been bitter at me. Like, regardless of how excited you were about my first like break, probably my second break, my second television big break, all right?
Yeah.
But you would have been like,
no, you know what? I feel like, yes, I would have been mad, but also would have been like, you are buying me these $1,000 tickets because they announced new shows.
Yeah.
And those tickets are like no less than $1,000. I can almost guarantee you.
Babe, done deal. You already know, of course, because I knew how much you were looking forward to it.
And like, I don't have a life.
Yeah, look, if y'all, I always talk about I don't be outside. I don't be outside. I don't go anywhere unless it's a paid situation, but you don't go nowhere.
I really just do nothing. I'm just like with my babies, which is great. But also it's like the one time.
Yeah, I know.
And I just like almost wanted you to just like be at home with the kids because like I'm alone with the kids all the time.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I need you to like feel what this feels like.
I was ready too.
Yeah, and you would have been fine, I know.
And then that's why I didn't even want, like, so a part of me was like, I mean, I could have Irene come help and I could still just go through my like.
Irene is our nanny.
Yeah, have Irene help out, get some shit done. But then also I was like, in my head, I was like, I'm going to show Chia that I can fucking handle it, and I was ready. I was mentally ready.
Yeah.
And I already had plans. I was like, I'm going to take them here. I'm going to take them there. I was fucking ready. But then, glory to God, the universe. I booked some fucking work, a TV show. I can't wait to tell y'all about it.
No, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. So thanks to our small but mighty team, because our village is very small.
And look, no shade to my parents.
Yeah, no, not at all.
It's like, of course, if circumstances were different and if they wanted to actually start listening to us a little more, things would be a little different. But, look, they come over for an hour or so and I can tell they're tired.
They're tired.
It's just, it's different.
They've even said that they're tired.
Yeah. And I mean, look, to their credit, to be fair, you and me are exhausted after like a day with the kids. So it's like, of course they're going to be tired, But so yeah, man, we made it work.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got to make everything work. I'm still going to be filming for the next couple weeks, which is why, Chia is here.
Yeah.
Because I hit David. I'm like, hey, dog, this Tuesday session we got coming up. Any way you can do Tuesday night? And he literally was like, oh, no, now I'm only in town for the day. He doesn't even stay the night. Because David was doing a thing where he would film on whatever day and then crash at our place. Go film some more the next day and then fly out. Now he knocks it all. He flies in the morning, knocks his podcast shit out and flies out at night.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, we're figuring it out.
Yeah. And yeah, so David's been staying at our house, which has been nice.
Mhm.
He's actually like a pleasant little like housemate.
Yeah.
He's tidy. He cleans up. He does the dishes.
He's a very considerate friend. Yeah.
He buys us food and then he eats 11 pieces of chicken in 8 minutes. First of all, like his response, like he's like, "Oh, I'm so mad. Like I'm so insulted that you would like say that about me." And I'm just like, as if you couldn't do it. And that's the thing is like he's eaten that amount of food in a short period of time before.
Well, I don't know about 11 pieces of chicken.
He's eaten the equivalent of like if he went to like a buffet. Think of David at a buffet in 8 minutes. Are you telling me he can't eat the same like weight of food?
I mean, you're not wrong. He
was so like how dare I? Like, sir, don't look at me like I'm the crazy one because you couldn't actually do this. What the? I was like, oh, you are not about to flip this on me.
He's lost weight.
Yeah, sure, he's lost weight, but he's still the same person.
He hasn't lost the skills. Yeah.
The same person.
I mean, I've often told the story of when I went to the Kata Robata with him in Houston, and he ordered some lobster mac and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm going to get a taste because I'm not trying to eat cheese. And I think I turned around to check my phone and I came back and it was gone.
Yeah.
The plate was empty.
Yeah.
And I was like, what happened? He's like, I don't know.
This is what I'm saying. It's possible. It's so possible. Yeah. Anyways.
But yeah, man.
No. He's great. For a housemate, though, he's been great.
Yo, this episode is brought to you by PrizePicks. You and I make decisions every day, but on PrizePicks, being right can get you paid, son. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on PrizePicks, where it's good to be right. Now, Lord knows I am not a big football guy, and I'm not a big gamer guy, but that's why I F with PrizePicks, because it makes it so easy, and I am a big money guy, okay? PrizePicks is simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections, and if you get your picks right, you could cash in just like that. PrizePicks is also the best way to get action on sports in more than 40 plus states, including California, Texas, and Georgia. PrizePicks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't fit. PrizePicks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out even if your lineup isn't perfect, all right? You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. Now that's just lit. Too legit to quit. Download the app today and use code DUDESFOOD to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. I said that's DUDESFOOD to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it's good to be right. Yo, to all my entrepreneurs out there, don't you hate when you're out and about and you're trying to support a local business and they don't take credit card? Well, that's why I F with Square, okay? Goodie brand, we use Square when we do our pop-ups. When we do any type of, meet and greet transactions, we F with Square, okay? And that's why I love it. It's so easy to use. Square works for one location shops, pop-ups, mobile service businesses, and multi-location franchises. Take payments at a kiosk, counter, website, or with your phone, all synced in real time, okay? And with Square, you can track sales, manage inventory, and access reports in real time, whether you're in your shop, on the go, or running things solo dolo, all right? Square supports every major payment method, including tap to pay, and offers instant access to your earnings through Square checking. Now that's just lit. And I got a special treat just for y'all. Listeners can get up to $200 off Square hardware when you sign up at square.com/go/dudes. That's SQUARE.com/go/dudes. Visit Square to get started because the right tools make all the difference. But yes, it's good to finally catch up with you, baby. I was, it led me to think, and we were talking about this like kind of briefly the other night, like imagine what it would be like if I had a real 9 to 5.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like, and I had a quote unquote real job, and that was the schedule. And and I felt kind of bad too, because I would come home. This was the first time I've ever come home and the babies want to play immediately. I'm like, hold on, babies, give daddy a second.
I need to decompress.
I need to decompress. I need to unwind for a second. I need to eat something. I'm so hungry.
Yeah.
And it's the first time I've felt that like TV sitcom dad struggle where you see them come home and they're like, oh, yeah. And they like zone out because they're so tired and the kids are trying to play and they're like, oh, hold on, you know? I've never felt that until recently. And I just, even I'm looking at my babies and, you know, so universally, timing-wise, everything kind of worked out as good as it could have for me, spur of the moment, having to be gone for like a month pretty much.
Yeah.
Because, you know, your parents, so we got Sammy here to help for that week. Then your parents just happen to be here for a week. I mean, yeah, it would have been nice. You know, normally if your parents are in town, I try to show them around a bit, you know, like, and I try to help you guys out.
There's no, like, they've been coming here like for so often. It's like, what do you guys want to do? My mom's like, nothing. We're just going to clean the house. We're just going to stay in. We'll cook. We'll go to Trader Joe's. We'll get some things. Right. So they don't really need to, like, you know, see much of LA anymore. Yeah. But yeah, you know, it's nice when you're like around. Yeah. Or like at the very least, they can be with the kids and like we could like grab a dinner. Exactly. Right. So this time, at the very least, they were here to help and I could go film like guilt-free, worry-free. And then Veda's going to start school again. Yeah. So it's like, you know, timing wise, it kind of worked out as good as it could have, you know. But it's still, there were times I'm like, I came back home and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, babies. In my head, I'm watching. They're like, you know, and they're like, Daddy, let's go upstairs. I'm like, Daddy just needs to eat this rib, and then I'll be up there with you guys, all right? Yeah. And then luckily, Nana and Tata are there to go play. But I'm like, oh man, it's crazy that that some people really work these hours and only see their kids for, I don't know, an hour in the morning and like an hour at night, and then that's like it. Bedtime, it's wild to think about. Yeah, but granted, this is also like more than a 9 to 5. Yeah, like you've been coming home like late. I've been leaving like 6 a.m. and coming back at like 11. I know. So it's more than a 9 to 5. Yeah, it's a 6 to 11. And I feel like it's more exhausting because sometimes you're just sitting there doing nothing for like 3 hours. I know, more than that. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So you're just like waiting around. You can still get some like laptop stuff done, but still it's just a long day of kind of like doing nothing. I know. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah. So they say in Hollywood, hurry up and wait. And you kind of have to be like just mentally ready for that. So I've been bringing my laptop. I'm bringing a fucking blanket because it's cold in the trailer. Yeah. You know, and just trying to make the most out of my time. Yeah. But do you miss me? Yeah. Yeah, I miss you. Yes. Good. And I wish at the very least, oh, guys, I was so sad because I thought that this shooting schedule was going to mess up a Disneyland trip. Oh, yes. Because we were like, you know, Veda had been wanting to go to Disneyland again. And then we're like, perfect. When your parents are here, we'll go to Disneyland again. It's Veda's last like week and a half of summer before school starts. I was like, let's fucking go. I was so hyped. And it was like the show that I booked. I was like, oh, man. They're going to have to go without me or not go at all. Pero, perfect. I wasn't needed for an episode and we were able to book it and make it happen. I was so excited. That was crazy. First time taking 2 kids to Disneyland. Yeah, that was crazy. And we even had like my parents come. And so you have 2 extra bodies helping you. And still, I was exhausted. And like, I see these families with like 3 kids, newborn, and it's just like 2 parents. And I'm like, how? I don't think I could do it. There were a couple points where we were like, Q, we should have left you at home. Because he's like at the age where he just like doesn't understand, you know, like waiting. Because all you do is wait. I know. It's just all waiting. And it's hot. And that day we went was hot. It was hot. It was like, I don't even know. Oh, I'm Celsius. So it was like 35, which is probably like 110 or something crazy. Yeah. So it was hot. And Q is just hot, like in general. He runs hot. He's a sweaty boy. Yeah, and he's just a big sweaty boy. Because he's like, sometimes Q would just be running around a little bit, and you'll touch his head. You're like, God, why are you so sweaty? So hot, so sweaty. And Veda, she gets very uncomfortable when she's hot. Like she's not a sweaty girl necessarily, but she also does not enjoy heat. Yeah, she got a little heat rash. She did get a heat rash. I saw it after her bath, and I was like, oh, what is that? This just looks like irritation. I thought it was because I switched detergent that maybe she was reacting, but no. Yeah. It was, and then it went by the morning, it was gone. And what's funny is like, you know, of course I'm bougie now, right? So I go to Disneyland, I try to get the fucking fast pass or whatever lightning pass I can. Yeah. Not like when we were kids. Yeah. We go to a theme park, we're in line for an hour and a half. Sometimes, babe, going to Six Flags, fucking 90 minutes in line for one ride. I think I read that Six Flags is closing.
Man,
Did I read that?
they say that like every year.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just to get people coming back. But,
Oh, maybe.
yeah. So Veda, I get the flash pass shit. So when it actually comes time to, this one doesn't have a lightning pass.
Yeah.
And she's there. She's like, why is it taking so long? I'm like, baby girl.
Then you're holding them because they're just dead weight on you. And then like, God forbid you like wait in line for your 30-some minutes. And then they're like, I have to pee.
I know.
And then there was like one moment where we were just doing all the things to like get in line. I think I like took Veda potty, changed Q's diaper. We're like, okay, we parked the stroller. We're getting all ready. And I was like, Q, did you just poop? Do I smell poop? Oh my God. And then it's taking him back. And like those bathrooms are gross, right?
They're not that bad.
They're gross.
Disneyland's all right, actually.
Maybe the boy, I don't know, but it's like at least like the boys, you can just like you don't have to like touch much.
Mm-hmm.
You can just stand there and pee. But like the women, when like there's just like, and then you got like the pads that are like outside of the little like the pad, just because you have the little trash thing.
Yeah. Pads are just stuck to all the walls. I imagine. I imagine you walk in. There's pads stuck to everything. There's tampon strings crawling out of the toilets.
I mean, there's definitely better bathrooms than others, but like sometimes I'm like, ugh. And you just walk in there and it just like stinks. But,
yeah.
Ugh. But they have that little baby center.
Yeah, Disneyland I think they have like 2 or 3 like nursery centers specifically for moms and shit.
You can like breastfeed, you can pump. They have like little rooms, nice changing tables that are like cushioned and padded, and like little itty bitty potties, which is nice.
Q enjoyed himself more than Veda did. When we took Veda as a 2-year-old.
Yes.
Q actually, I feel like he had a good time. Oh, let me tell you, being on a kind of real ride with Veda was like just melted my cold heart.
The city one? Is that the one?
Yeah, soaring over the thing. I got a little bit of video.
Yeah.
I put it in a little dump on Instagram, but it's like Veda's on the Soarin' at California Adventures. And if you've never been, Soarin' at California Adventures, it's not like a thrilly ride, but it's kind of like, this is cool, right? It kind of like you're in front of a big round, almost like an IMAX screen, and they take you all over the world, and it kind of moves. But Veda, a little 4-year-old Veda, she's never been on a ride like that. Like we took her on the Cars ride, which is so fun, right?
Yeah.
But she's never been on a big screen moving thing ride. And she was in there, and I was like, if you go to my Instagram, there's a little video of her where it kind of like it dips, and she goes, afterwards she's like, that was cool. It's just so fun to watch them experience things for the first time.
It's cute.
I love it.
Although I don't agree with the Guardians of the Galaxy. And it's like, how is that the height limit? Like her height she's like an inch over the height limit. Like she's so small. For a child to be on a ride like that, to me, that's crazy.
So I was ready to take Veda on the Guardians of the Galaxy, aka the former Tower of Terror.
No way.
Well, baby, the height limits are so they don't like fly out. You know what I'm saying?
But it's still crazy. They're babies.
Veda's, she's 4.5.
It's like now when I think of 16-year-olds taking their driver's license, having a driver's license, I'm like, no.
I know, that sounds crazy.
It is crazy.
That sounds crazy. I know.
But when you are 16, it's like, oh, I'm so grown. Like, yes, I got my license. I could do that. I could drive a car.
Yeah.
But thinking back, I'm like, no.
And looking at the 16-year-olds we know, you're like, you guys are dumb. You guys are so stupid.
Yeah.
How are you behind the wheel of a giant weapon that can murder people?
Literally.
Yeah.
I got mine on my first try. What about you?
I also did. Yeah. But my driver tester lady was so nice. Have I told you the story?
Probably.
Maybe. But before we go into that, I just want to say I was ready to take Veda on Tower of Terror. It's just a you've been on it.
Yeah, I've been on it, but like against my will.
So but is it so? I think Veda would love it.
Maybe if it wasn't so many droppies, I feel like because she's never done that before.
I know.
And it's like it's so droppy and it's so high because at the top still it like opens up, right?
Yeah.
Like. What if she passed that? What if she fainted?
She's not gonna faint.
You don't
She
know.
loves it.
You don't know that.
Baby, she loves it.
Okay, she liked that one that you went on. The soaring.
Yeah.
But this is like a droppy, like...
Think of every time I throw her in the air and catch her.
I think they need to make like... If I can make a request, Disneyland, that you make like a ride that's kind of like a smaller version of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Here's what we'll do.
Okay.
We'll take her on, those big boats? They go...
Yeah, see, I would be more... This is like she's never been on a ride before.
Yeah, I know.
So for me, I was like, no. Like, I was not about to let you do that. Like, I'm not comfortable with it.
Baby, I was going to take her on there.
No.
If we had the lightning pass for that shit, luckily for you, it was like lightning pass not available today. And it was like an hour and some change wait. And I was like, all right, we'll skip it this time.
I think it's crazy.
I was gonna put my foot down.
No, I'm sick about it.
Taking her.
Sick. My stomach is literally churning. I'm sick about it. Her small body on that, no.
Baby, she is above the limit.
Like, I would rather you for her, but not for her first ride. I feel like do something a little more like, they got the roller coasters.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Okay, they do have smaller roller coasters. If we go over to Toontown, they have a smaller roller coaster.
Yeah.
And also Knott's will have smaller coasters.
Mm-hmm.
And
for her first ride, that's crazy.
But it's not even a crazy ride. It's just scary.
Yeah, scary and crazy.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So my driving test.
Mm-hmm.
I think I took the permit test a couple of times.
Okay.
Before I passed the written part. Maybe I think I got it on my third. I think I failed the first 2 times, and the third time I passed.
Mm.
And then behind the wheel test, the lady was so nice. It was out in an area called Bell, and people were telling me, they're like, "Yo, go to Bell. The instructors, the testers are easy there. Go to Bell. Go to Bell." So and so I went there. This is like Paramount area-ish, probably like Paramount Downey-ish to maybe the east of Downey, but anyways, it's in Bell. Yeah. And the woman, older Latina, but as soon as I got in there, she's like, okay, just relax, just drive. I'm just gonna tell you where to go, and just pretend like you're picking me up for one of your little dates that you go on. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I'm driving, and she's like, so what kind of girls do you like to date? And she's kind of keeping it very casual. She's what kind of girls do you like to date? Okay, turn right here, blah 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 blah, and she's just trying to make me relaxed. Yeah. So and I was, and then we made out, and she passed me.
Great.
And it was great.
No, nice. Good for you. My story is a little bit different. So mine was, because my birthday's in January, so I went literally on my birthday, which was January 10th.
Dang, as soon as you turned 15?
16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 16. And then before that, you get a learner's where you can drive with an adult in the
your
car.
permit. Yeah.
I forget how many months you have that for, but so I went the day of, and it just happened to be a blizzardy. I was expecting them to cancel.
Oh shit.
My test in entirety, because it was just almost can't see blizzardy. It was scary. And our winters are winter. If you think of a stereotypical winter.
Yeah.
It was cold. It was snowy.
Oh damn.
The roads were filled with snow. It was hard to drive.
Dang.
Pretty, but hard to drive. So I went, and I think because of the blizzardiness of it, they were a little more chill. To the point where it's if you step on your brakes, you'll still kind of slide a little bit.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, you'll coast.
Mm-hmm.
But I did great. I don't think I lost any, maybe just a point or something off of a late signal, but I killed it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I've always been a great driver.
I was gonna say you're always you're a good driver. Do they out there? I mean, out here they're very big on every time you pass through an intersection to make sure you look both ways. Is that something they would dock you on out there?
Probably.
Yeah. So I was like, make sure every intersection, just real quick,
just like that, break my neck. I don't like over the shoulder checking.
Fellas, man, sometimes our dingalings don't want to cooperate when we need them to cooperate, okay? And that's why you gotta F with Hims, okay? Hims can't solve snoring or blanket stealing, but when it comes to performance, they got you covered. Take control of ED with personalized treatments made with proven ingredients prescribed by licensed providers 100% online, all right? Through Hims, You can access personalized prescription treatment options for ED like hard mints and Sex RX Plus Climax Control if prescribed. Climax Control, now that is something that would come in very handy because your boy be busting them nuts way too fast sometimes, right? ED is more common than you think and simpler to treat than ever. Through Hims, you can connect online with a licensed provider to access personalized treatment options discreetly and on your terms. And to get simple online access to personalized affordable care for ED, hair loss, weight loss, and more, visit hims.com/dudes. That's hims.com/dudes for your free online visit. hims.com/dudes. Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products include compound drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information. Yes, we've gone back and forth on this.
I just feel like that it's such a hazard. Of course, like we did it for our test.
Yeah.
But now, like in my everyday driving life, like I don't look over the shoulder.
Gotta check those blind spots, man.
I feel like I do this thing. So you have, first of all, your car has like, you know, the
alerts,
the alerts for the blind spot. But aside from that, I do like I check my side mirrors by like moving my body up and down so I get a full scan of the sides. I just feel like when you turn to look behind you, especially like driving in LA, like these people are switching lanes like so quickly that they could cut you off when you're not looking. No. No.
So you never learned, we brought this up before, but I was taught a very specific SMOG.
Yes.
SMOG method. Let me know if y'all know about this or I'm aging myself with this.
No, well.
But it's S, signal. M, mirrors. O, over the shoulders. G, go. SMOG.
I just feel like between the O and the G could be such a big accident. Like I would rather have my eyes here.
Real quick, man.
You're gonna crack your neck when you
I have a headache, actually.
Yeah, I bet. So I'm not a big fan of like looking that way to check my blind spots. I don't know. Maybe that's just.
I'm conditioned. Especially, there have been times though where I'm like, I forget to like go over the shoulder, and then a car's like, whack. I'm like, oh shit, and I almost, because they were in my blind spot, you know?
Yeah, but if you look in the side mirrors, if you do the little like forward backwards thing, you get a full view.
I don't know, brother.
Okay, well.
I don't know about that, brother.
Anyways, I've always been such a great driver.
You have.
I like low key wanted to like go to like driving school.
What do you mean, like be a instructor?
Yeah, no, there's no. I wanted to be like a, I don't know, like a NASCAR girl.
Oh, that's right.
That's why you took me to NASCAR.
Yeah.
Remember
so on one of
Vegas?
Chia's birthdays, we went to Vegas, and she had always said like how much she loves driving, and like, yo, you know, in another life, like I'd be like a race car driver,
Yeah.
NASCAR driver. So
Yeah.
outside of Vegas, there's a thing where you can actually drive like race car, like NASCAR race cars on a track, and you know someone's with you in the car, and it's pretty intense.
It's scary. It's actually scary. And I remember because like you're driving with the person,
Yeah.
and you have to go at such a speed.
Yeah,
Like
to
you
keep you up on the thing because it's like
Yes.
angled.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think like at some points I was actually going too slow. I don't even know what I was going. Maybe like 180. Okay, 150?
I don't know.
Okay, but it's like fast.
Oh, maybe it was 180. I don't remember.
I remember being fast.
Yeah.
And it like low-key kind of scared
Yeah.
me. So, and the car, like, it pulls you.
Yeah, I know.
It like pulls you.
So you think you're gonna have so much fun. I imagine myself being like, woo! But then you're in there, the fucking car is angled and
Yeah.
shit. You're like this.
Yeah. Like you don't dare take one hand off of the steering wheel. I swear, if you took one hand off, it would just like crank your shoulder.
And then you're like in this bodysuit, so your whole body's sweating because it's like a head to toe, like zip up bodysuit, right?
And I was like white knuckling. And I don't know how many times we went around the track, maybe like 2 or 3.
I forget.
But it went by fast and it was scary.
Yeah, man. I'm so mad I didn't buy the footage.
Oh,
I
yeah.
remember because I was vlogging consistently. I mean, I have been for years and years, but I remember the footage being like so much money to
Yeah.
buy it. But I look back now, I'm like, why didn't I just buy it?
We have pictures.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Pictures in front of the car.
I guess. So maybe I now that was maybe I don't want to be a NASCAR girl. But I do like driving. And like my dad is a mechanic, so like we always just like grew up just like with so many different cars at our house because he would like buy them and flip them and sell them. So we always just had like different types of cars. And he taught me how to drive standard. I think I must have been about 15.
Oh shit! I didn't learn how to drive a stick until I had to for the Ford Fiesta movement.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're stalling your life away.
Stalled my life away on the freeway, man, dripping with sweat on the way back.
Yeah.
But everybody I think they knew. Everybody on the freeway like knew I was struggling. No one honked at me. Like
Aw.
everyone, like I would stall out on the freeway and people would just kind of like slowly go around me. No one was like, what the fuck, man?
Wow, that's surprising.
They probably drove by because the windows weren't tinted, so I was just in there like this. I go another 5 feet.
That was embarrassing.
It was really embarrassing.
That is so funny. Oh, what I would pay to see you in distress.
I tell you this.
That's so funny.
So like they trained us when we went to go pick up the cars for that shit. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I did a thing a 6 month to a year, I forget how long, brand deal with Ford Fiestas. This was back like 2000. I was still with my ex, so 2000, I don't know, 8, 2010, whatever it was, 2010, I don't know, 9, something like that. And it was a Ford Fiesta car, and they gave it to us for a handful of months, and we had to do these missions every month and make videos about it.
That's fun.
But I didn't know, it was fun, and free gas, free insurance, all that shit, but I didn't know how to drive a stick. So for the people who didn't know how to drive a stick, on the day where we all went to go pick up our cars on an empty track, they taught us how to do it and what gear to hit and blah, blah, blah.
Why did they give you sticks? Why did they just give you automatic cars?
I think that was supposed to be like the fun of the fucking Ford Fiesta.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like, oh, it's this fun little zippy little manual car, you know?
Yeah.
And and they wouldn't let you drive off until they felt that you were comfortable enough. I was the last person to leave. I think they're like,
funny.
all right, man, you just get on out of here, buddy.
We can't keep you here past 4. Just take the car.
Yeah, it's
just
like,
get out.
the sun's going down, buddy.
It's midnight. Oh, that's funny. This kid is a lost cause.
Yeah, it was a struggle, but
That's
damn,
funny.
I'm trying to think if I had to drive a stick now, would I remember? Would I be all right? I
You
think I'd
didn't
be
even know. You didn't even have it.
I think I'd be okay. I'm practicing my little clutch
So
foot.
so we practiced and we went through a drive-through. So because in drive-throughs you're going slow and you're starting and you're stopping. So we went in a drive-through and I feel like surprisingly I did pretty well. Like I just it kind of clicked like really easily for me. And then we would go back to the house and then we practiced on our driveway because you're stuck on the hill. Yeah.
Girl, let me tell you.
Yeah.
During that time in my life,
Mhm.
fucking like coming out of a parking structure or something, I
Oh.
was like, oh, fuck, you know?
Yeah.
Woo.
This is like the equivalent of like your parents try to teach you how to swim by just like pushing you in the pool.
Yeah.
And you're just like, you just got to figure it out.
Can't relate. Never really learned how to swim.
Yeah. I do say you should take lessons.
So I will.
It's like such a, you should know.
I was at the pool the other day for Veda's lesson, and it was a random dude sitting there. He said something to me. He was like, I forgot what he said. I'm like, man, honestly, no, because he was like, he's like, I can't really swim. I was like, me neither, bro. And I was walking around with Q. I was like, if he goes in, we're both goners.
They do adult lessons.
I know.
You should really do it.
I told you I took some adult lessons one summer in Paramount.
Yeah.
It's me and a bunch of old Mexican ladies.
Oh.
Yeah. Learning like this. Talk to the fishies. Listen to the fishies. Talk to the fishies. Listen to the fishies.
It's such a weird concept, like trying to teach somebody how to swim, because it just seems like you should just know, right? But it's like, I see how Veda's like learning and how like the teacher is teaching her.
Yeah, and how comfortable she's getting.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's killing it.
She really is.
She loves it,
She
too.
loves it. Yeah, she loves it.
It's so cool to watch. So now it's like when I give Veda her baths at night, she wants it to be as high as possible.
No.
And she just does this. She goes,
Which makes me crazy. Because it's all over the floor.
I tell her not to splash.
And you guys get my bath mat so wet. I hate a wet bath mat. I cannot stand a wet bath mat. I think it's so gross when the water just like sits there and it just absorbs.
I tell her, baby, we can do this. Just don't splash. Sometimes she'll kick him like.
And like the way our bathtub is like behind it.
Yes, I know.
It's really hard to clean.
So it's a big ass tub, but there's like 3 inches between the tub and the wall.
It's silly the way they designed it.
Yeah.
So if water gets on the other side of that, it's like I can't just. It's just a whole struggle.
It's gonna just evaporate.
And
hopefully,
then I have this little like bath pillow.
Yeah.
So when I take my baths, I like to just put my little bath pillow. You get the vibes, whatever. And then that bath pill, you guys get so wet all the time, and it just like sits there.
That's what it's for.
Yeah, but it's always wet.
It's because it's in the bathtub with her.
I just don't like the way it's just always wet. It's like a wet bath mat, but on my back.
But then,
I would wash it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I would wash it. I would like use it and then like wash it.
Oh, I see. I see. Okay,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, because we put it in there when she's diving so she doesn't bonk her head when she's going in back and forth.
She's not gonna bonk her head.
Because she goes like this. She goes, so what she does, I don't know if she does this with you.
No, I don't take her in the big bathtub.
Oh, so you know that like that plastic ring, the big red ring?
Yeah.
She goes, Daddy, I want you to swim through it. So then I'll hold it and she goes, and she swims through it, and I kind of move it a little bit so she doesn't get stuck in it.
So
and she swims through it, and she goes to the other end, and she doesn't bonk her head, but she goes until her head hits the pillow, and then she comes up. Or she goes, Daddy, okay, as soon as I put my head, count how long. Ready? And she's in there, and I'm counting. Or she goes, Daddy, okay, what word am I saying? Ready? And I just hear, did you hear what I said? I like what she said. I said Diana and Roma.
It's funny because like the way you describe this, like you make our bathtub sound like the length of an Olympic pool. It's it's like the length of my body. It's not that big.
But she's just
That's so funny.
But she loves it, man.
Yeah, I mean it's great. I mean I love that she loves to swim. And then Q, like for his lessons, I'm like, yeah, it's like getting him comfortable with the water, but he's not really like doing anything.
I know.
Right? So, and he's crying half the time if like you go in with him. So I'm like, you know what? Forget this kid's lesson. We'll just do Veda.
Yeah, because that's the thing. We took Veda when she was Q's age, and yeah, she got a little used to it at the time, but she still didn't like it.
Yeah.
And then now, now we're back, and she fucking loves it.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, let's just let Q, let's just go to a regular ass pool, let Q splash around, because he does want to get in there.
Yeah.
I told Veda we would just go to a pool soon, like on some casual shit where it's not a lesson, so she can
just like jump around and do her thing.
Do you remember when we went to that little pool? There's an app called Swimply, where you can like basically Airbnb pools that are around you for like an hour or two, however long you want to do it. And we went to this pool near our place. And do you remember we were chilling when Veda just fucking dropped?
Yes. Yes, because it went down.
Yeah. We were I forget, we were like talking, chilling, and then Veda literally just was like, this was her sitting on the edge, and we're just talking, and all of a sudden she went,
oh no.
And she was fine.
She was probably like 2, I think.
Yeah, she didn't even cry. She was chilling.
Yeah, that's a cool app. I remember that pool being cold. I don't like when my pool's like cold.
I think you can pay like an extra $50 to heat it or some shit like that.
And it's so interesting because it's like the people who own these like Airbnbs or like these homes, like they're there.
Yeah, for the pool shit. Sometimes they're just chilling in their house still.
Yeah, they're just like in the house and they're like, oh, the bathroom's right over here. Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah.
So it's just like you're over at a friend's house without being a friend.
Yeah, I almost feel like this house specifically, they maybe Airbnb shit a lot or do that a lot because she wasn't there on her laptop. I don't know if she lived there though. But
I don't know.
Yeah, man, we should go back.
I don't think she lived there. I think it was just probably an Airbnb and she was just there like as an owner to keep an eye on her things.
Well, I love raising children with you.
Me too.
I think we do a really good job.
I think so. I think it's a good balance of like, I'm the one that's the disciplinary. I'm the one that's like the structure, the organized.
Yo, okay, I do boss up on Veda sometimes.
Sometimes, but not to the extent that I do.
The other night, she fucking when she kicked me during bedtime, and I was like, Veda, do not kick Daddy, okay? And then she was just like, okay. I was like, no, I'm serious. And then she went. She just stared at me, and then I started laughing.
Yeah, and I'm like, you can't.
And then she started laughing.
Oh
so
my
we're just
God.
I was like, hey, I'm being serious. Do not kick Daddy, okay?
I'm just like in the back, just rolling my eyes, like, wow.
I was like, Veda, Daddy's being serious right now. And then she started cracking up, and I started cracking up. So we're just laughing.
No, when I'm like, if that were me, I'd be like, so like, my face is like, don't mess with me, and like I don't break character.
It's hard, man. I'm just not a serious person.
Yeah, and like that's fine because it's like we balance each other that way.
Yeah.
Like, and you're great at doing like bedtime because by bedtime time, which is like 7:30, I'm like, I'm done.
I know.
I'm like so done. I have like no laughter left in me. I have not one fun
Right.
ounce, nothing. It's gone.
Yeah.
So for her bedtime, like she's more like of a playful bedtime,
Yeah.
right? And I just like, I don't have it in me to like do her bedtime.
Yeah,
so I'm
I
like,
know.
you do the bedtime. If you guys want to like play around for 15 minutes, like whatever,
Mhm.
I'm just going to go and take a shower and do my thing.
Yeah.
But I just like, I don't, it's hard for me to like have the patience at that time.
Yeah, I know. And honestly, for me too, like, I like playing around a little bit at bedtime because, you know, iPads are off. Like
Yeah.
it's almost one of the times of the night where she almost like wants to just talk more.
Mhm.
You know, and it's like, hey, daddy, guess what? I'm like, oh yeah, let's chat. You know, especially the past 2 weeks where I've been gone all day,
Mhm.
where it's like she's been waiting for me to come home, do bath, do bed, and I'm like, hey, girl, let's chat.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
so
Yeah, I'm definitely the more disciplinary structure one. And
Hey.
you're just the fun. I mean, kids need both, right?
good cop, bad cop. You know,
Yeah.
it's all
What?
good. Good,
Why do I
good,
gotta be the bad?
fun cop, stern cop.
Okay.
Yeah, we could end this one there. Hey y'all, thank you for watching this fun episode of Dudes Behind the Foods with my lovely, patient, understanding,
Wow.
beautiful wife,
Please continue.
Chia Hapti. Follow her on Instagram if you'd like.
Sure.
And thank y'all for watching. Bye.
Thanks.
Yo, it's the dudes behind the food.